Hey everybody, welcome back to Broncos Gaming World. Bronco here. Today we're playing some more Axis and Allies 1942 online. We're going to take a look at a Kill Japan First strategy, something that I saw on a YouTube channel, Boardgame Nation here. They were running a Kill Japan First in the Gen Con World Championship here back in August of 2023. We're going to kind of take a look and see how that plays here against the AI today. I'm going to run as the allies against the Axis here. So we're going to just jump right into it. On another note, really quick, you can play Axis and Allies here in person with real flesh human beings. Um, just pick up like a copy of the 1940 DXL, is 1942 Renegade Game Studios. Those guys are doing a great job. They got a bunch of stuff coming out this year, and always support your local game stores and everything with anytime you're able to. It's always a solid choice. All right, so here we go. We're gonna just jump right in here and see what we've got. A couple of practice games I got here on the screen. No big deal. Don't worry about those. Um, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna test this out today and see how it works, and kind of go from there. So we'll see. I'm curious to see how it goes. I've goofed around with it a little bit, and it has against the AI specifically because the AI does some weird shit. It's a little more challenging than I would have hoped, but we're gonna see how it goes. All right, so here we go. So right out of the box here, I'm starting off as Soviet Union. All right, so as Soviet Union, I'm a big supporter of the four infantry and two fighters, or and a fighter purchase, and saving the two IPCs for a future time. I don't think tanks are all that great for them, so I don't buy them. Not typically. I mean, I may later on in the game, but up front I'm not going to. So right out of the box here, we're going to do the 912 move. Here we're going to drag everybody that we can into West Russia, and we're going to throw our planes here into Ukraine, everything from the Caucasus into Ukraine. The ideal goal here, and I'm going to do a quick change here before we get too far, because I'm going to kind of sharpen up the defense profile of the AI. Since it's a hot seat game, I can do that. And everything here from Russia is going to go. Everything I can send into West, I'm going to send, and the tanks are going to go here to Ukraine. All right, so the goal here is to take this bomber out right here. That bomber can't live. If he lives, UK likely is going to lose Egypt in the first turn. They still might go for it. It's a real less than 50-50 chance they win it. But if the bomber's in play, they've got a real good shot of winning. All right, so real quick here, I'm going to change my defense profiles. So I've got my defense profiles named dumb, but like my subs profile, if we look at it here, my subs profile, here's how I've got it laid out for land combat. Pretty much everything dies before fighters because fighters gotta survive. I will kill an anti-aircraft gun second to last just because it's an extra body. Then here I run it where I make the assumption most of the times that the aircraft carriers can die and my planes will have a place to land. I do have another profile where if I am going to enter into a scenario where that won't be the case, I'll change it. But yeah, this is how I lay it out because I want my carriers to sink because my fighters likely will have a place to land. I typically try to go out of my way to make sure that happens. And the bombers are definitely less valuable than the fighters. And then your battleship takes its second hit last, which is fine. And then your transports, they don't do anything. So that's my standard defense profile. I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to just give that defense profile to everybody since I'm playing a hot seat game. I can control what the AI does for them. So here, like the subs will really play a factor in later. I'll talk to you about that here in a second. It'll play a factor here um, later when I make the move here against C-Zone 37 because they will kill the aircraft carrier first, leaving the fighters to defend better. Where if you're playing against a human player or against just the AI and you don't adjust and you're not able to adjust their defense profile, they're going to kill them from the highest cost IPC to the lowest, which means your fighters die before the carrier or they'll die before your cruisers. And most of the time, you don't want that to happen. Most of the time, you want your carrier on the bottom of the ocean, because just in this scenario right here in season 37, the fighters, if they survive, they'll land here in East Indies and most likely just whoop me. And there's still a good chance that that's going to happen. And this battle here in season 37 is really affected by this battle right here in Ukraine, because if we don't find a way to kill this son of a bitch right here, this bomber, he's going to fly down here to Egypt. They're going to probably pile on either these two guys or these two guys into that transport, and all these guys are going to go visit us in Egypt, and they could kill that guy right there. They kill him, this doesn't happen. And that's a problem. It really throws a monkey wrench into the Kill Japan First strategy that I'm going to try out today. I'm not going to bail on it if it happens, or if they end up killing it, but it makes it much more difficult. So here we go. All right, so that's the here's the 12-9. We're pretty much just pushing all our chips in, trying to bully Germany back a little bit. So here we go. All right, into West. Let's see how this goes. This should be an auto win. I mean, you should auto win this with Russia in turn one here. It's just how good is it? A solid 7 misses, two hits. Yeah, see, that's poor, because I'm going to give them too many chances to hit back. All right, here we go. 1 hit back. We got away with that. All right, so we're going to keep pushing. We have to. You got to keep pushing. 3 hits out of our infantry that time. I don't expect more than 1, but when you swing 7 and you get none, so we take all of them out. Let's hopefully get a minimum return. 1 back, that's fine. Sitting with 7 infantry in West is solid. We're good with that. 7 infantry, 2 arties, and a tank is that's a good layout. All right, so that was a good turn. Now let's try Ukraine. Let's get this. Let's just swing for the fences and let's get this in one fell swoop, right? Let's just knock it out of the park. Not going to happen, but you never know. Here we go. No, 1. All right, there we go. That's huge. We got a lot. All right, so we got all the land units. All they got left is the planes. 1, 2, 3. See, that hurt a little bit. Typically, you have you typically have 2 or 3 tanks left after this fight. So that's kind of what it's going to look like, because I'm going to press. I got to get the bomber. We got him. All right, that was a terrible roll out of those 5, but we got him anyway. So taking out the fighter and a bomber here is huge. All right, and we're going to lose our arty, which is fine. All right, so yeah, we end up with the 3 tanks. I know a lot of folks will say, yeah, but you're going to leave the 3 tanks out there exposed and they're going to die. I'm like, and the answer to that is you are correct, sir. They are going to die. It also forces the German player to do something about them. All right, so here, I'm going to land 1 up here in Archangel. And 1 here. And I'll kind of talk to you about why we do that. And again, stun strategies I picked up from the guys over at Boardgame Nation. I really recommend their channel for anybody who's really interested in playing some Axis and Allies on the tabletop. But most of the strategies work the same for online here. All right, so we're going to move our sub over to Season 7. Germany has a habit, especially the AI, has a habit of under-attacking here. So there is a shot that we may have the battleship alive at the end of that. That would be fantastic. All right, so here we're going to move the AA gun into West. This guy's going to go reinforce here in the Szechuan Garden. A lot of guys will move this guy here so that he can go here. I move him down just in case I need to go down here or here or here. I know that gives them a little more flexibility. It's mostly the fact that I can if things go crazy, I could bully my way back into China. So I move this guy here, and then we go over here, and consolidate. I go 5 guys here. I consolidate 5 guys here and push these 2 here to Archangel. So consolidate 5 guys here. It's a big enough threat that if Japan wants to do something here, they're gonna have to man up pretty strong to do something about that. So that's our move. That's Russia 1. Let's see what happens with let's see what Germany does. All right, we're gonna flop our fighter here in the Caucasus and 3 infantry here. And there, we expect to lose this. It's going to go away. It's fine. All right, and now we have our 3 fighters. And let's see what Germany does. We end up with 30. And here they go. Combat move. Into Karelia. See, again, they tend to under attack here. Under attack here, and that's going to hurt them. They are not coming at Egypt. They actually picked up guys from Italy and dumped them into the Ukraine. So here, they're fighting up here in C-Zone 7. They're down to 1 unit, and we're going to win that. Yep. Every time, they underhit that. They lost their, I don't know why they leave that sub there too. They lost their ass in the Atlantic. So that bodes well. That helps us. That helps us a lot. So that's a good thing for us. Yeah, that's huge for us, actually. All right. So they're mobilizing. They're going to dump all 10 of their units. I think they do like a 5, 5, and 1, I think. Yeah, let's look and see what they did. I think they did a 5, 5, and 1. 5 artillery, 5 infantry, and a tank. That's a good buy on the first turn. That's not bad. All right, so here's the big move. So they did not do anything. They reinforced here in C-Zone or in Morocco. Not a bad idea considering there's a shot that we could start dumping dudes here, but I am playing the kill Japan first no matter what Germany does. They obviously dominated us here, blew our tanks out, and I'm not surprised. They kind of went up not super strong here. We could go get it if we want it, but I don't know if I want that. I really want to lean more towards playing Russia very defensive. Okay, anyways, so now we're on to Britain. So the unexpected fleet still alive in the Atlantic should help us a lot to kind of help distract Germany a little bit while we focus on what we're doing here in the Atlantic. Okay, so we're looking to kill Japan first. So when you're looking to kill Japan first, the strategies is you got to kill their navy, and their navy's got to go. So all these guys are going to have to go away. Our first step towards doing that is we are going to take out C-Zone 37. We're going to go at them. We're going to move all of our guys, including the plane over here from Egypt, into C-Zone 37, and we're going to try to take them out. Odds aren't spectacular in our favor here, but they are decent. Then they have what the community's been calling a double Dutch move, where you pull guys from Australia here, drop them to New Guinea, and you pull a couple of guys from India here and drop them into Borneo, trying to pick up 5 IPCs and force Japan to do something about it. If that works out, there's a shot that they won't kill the Atlantic or the Pacific Fleet here in Hawaii, and that would be huge for the Americans. The other goal from Britain's point of view here is to kill the land units in Asia. If you can prevent them from dumping land units into Asia on the regular, put enough pressure on them, you should be okay. They tend to want to build a complex in round 1 here in Manchuria, so that makes it a little bit more difficult because they're going to constantly just dump dudes. It's 3 dudes a turn into there. But I think if we can bully them enough, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what do we buy? Well, first things first, kind of go over a strategy with what we're going to do here. So we got a bomber here. This bomber is going to blow up the transport. You can't do anything about the sub. And he's going to land over here with our 5 friends in, what is it, Yakut? He's going to land right here. That opens the door for him to dive down this way, and I believe he can get all the way down to India to land. Because it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can get to India to land. So he can attack anything in season 62, 61, 36 on his way to landing in India. So with that, I do think I'm going to buy a bomber. Dump it here. That gives us 2 bombers. I could buy another bomber and put it there. And then I either buy a sub or a tank. I think I'll buy a tank and see how that helps us out on the ground. Because I can only put 3 units here, so, and we'll pocket $1. So we'll see how it goes. The sub, you know what? Let's do a sub. We'll do the 2 bombers and a sub and see whether we can't use those in turn 2 to help take out some of the more of the Navy. That's kind of the plan. Try to take out some of the Navy here. All right, so combat moves. We're definitely going for Season 37. Again, this is similar to the moves that the guys on Boardgame Nation used in the Gen Con World Championships. I've been a big fan of hitting Season 37 pretty much since I've been playing Axis and Allies. I feel like the value that comes from it is pretty damn huge. The Double Dutch is a different thing for me. I don't typically like it because I feel like you're burning a ton of resources. So you're losing both your transports and most likely 4 infantry to swing for the fences and hope that you can get it. What it does do is it puts a lot of pressure on Japan, though. Like a lot of pressure on them. And now here I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go at what is that, Libya? I'm real tempted here. But I think we're going to just hold. I'll reinforce with this guy here, move him up, and drop our planes from down here. The funny part is our planes don't have jack shit to do. They don't have anything to do because everything got killed, and we have our battleship, which is even better. Yeah, our battleship here allows us to actually potentially put some serious pressure on Western Europe while trying to do the KJF out here in the Pacific. So I do think that that's all the attacks we're going to do this turn. God, they put 3 tanks out there. They actually put another tank here. It's so interesting that they did that. They obviously saw that they did really poorly. So there is the potential for us to actually attack here. I have 2 guys here. You know what? I might just do it. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna put a tank and a dude here, and we'll go up to Season 3 and dump him in Norway. And I will drop my tank here, and we'll go up here to Season 3 and drop them up here. I don't want to use my planes though because I do want to airmail them to India. I guess I could go 1, 2, 3. No, see, I can't. I don't think I can use them. Actually, where could I use them? 1, 2, 3. I have to bring them back here, so I don't want to use my planes in this attack. So we are going to go here with the bomber. I will do the battleship bombardment. So he'll go up here and he will bombard. Can I get him up there to help? No. No, but I'll consolidate everything together. I'll probably pull these guys back so that they can't come at me with their fighters, even though I'd love to kill more of their fighters. All right, so I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to do. That's a lot, actually, in one turn. Let's see how it goes. Season 37 is such a big swing. It says it's poor. I think the odds are like 66% in our favor. New Guinea is poor. That's because you need 1s. Norway, we look good. And Season 5, obviously, we're going to kill the transport. And we're going to do a flyby on the transport as we were heading to Siberia. All right, here we go. The drop in New Guinea. We need a miracle. Come on, miracle. No. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Yes, we got it. That doesn't bode well for getting Borneo. I don't think I've ever got them both. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. Borneo. Come on, let's pick this up and not lose the transport for nothing. Never know, they may not be able to get them both. Yeah! There it is, the first time for everything. And we didn't lose anything on either one of those. That's huge. That's never happened. Never. Not for me. That's never happened. Now you got to win C-Zone 37. You got to win C-Zone 37. You win C-Zone 37, and the KJF is off and rolling. If we don't, we're in trouble. And then I may have to I'm still going to give it a go. Nice bombardment there, guys. All right, we got him. Nice hits out of the tanks. Lost a guy. We lost our infantry. That's okay. Nice having 2 tanks sitting up there in Norway. All right. C-Zone 37. We need it, baby. We need it. We need it. Come on, sub. Get one right off the bat. Yes! All right, come on, baby. Oh, that was not good. Okay, there goes her carrier. No carrier. Oh, motherfucker. All right. 1, 2, and I think I got 1 fighter that has to die. All right, so I've taken all the casualties I can take there. We got to finish the job. We got 3 here. We need 3. We get 1. That's not good. All right, we got away with that. Cruiser. Come on. We got to finish it. We got to finish it. 1. Okay. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that really hurt. Yeah, we rolled really, really bad. All right, so we got everything but the battleship. That's going to hurt us. That means that we're going to have to pay him a visit with bombers. That hurt. It could have been worse, but it hurt. Losing the fighters and the carriers helps, but and if I was a human player there, as a human player, I'm taking the I might just no, I'm not taking the battleship even then. I'm not taking the battleship, I don't think. All right, now I'm going to consolidate. I'm going to push him here. I'm going to roll him back here. Yeah. That hurt us. Actually, I'm not going to roll him forward. They're dead. I'm going to make the assumption that the Americans there are toast. So we're going to roll him backwards, and we'll just put him in India. Consolidate into India with 5 infantry. We'll have our bombers and subs too, so we'll be okay there. Over here, we got some action going on over here, though. Go visit the Siberia. We will consolidate fleet here, so he will go up here. I'm going to push him here so he doesn't get killed. And our planes are going to fly. Ooh, shit. I don't want to do that because I don't want to run away. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to... I could throw in the Archangel. I could go here, but I don't want to get left there. That's the thing. There's a possibility that I may need to move them, so I'm just going to go here. There's a possibility I might need to move guys out of Archangel, and that could leave those fighters there just waiting to get killed on the ground, and I don't want to do that. All right, that's it. There's our non-combats for Britain. Let's see what Japan has in store for us here. All right, so we are going to drop our 2 bombers and a sub here in India. And our subs are on the go hide unless there's a destroyer. So, all right, Japan, the purchases, combat moves, they're into, yeah, they're going all in here. Whoa, they're actually straight up going at, they're going to try to take India in turn 1. Wow. That's a bold move on their part. I don't think they're going to get that. They're going to push for India in turn 1. We'll see how that goes. I'm glad I put that guy, rolled that guy backwards. They are going for Pearl. That was India turn 1. The KJF's out. Then it's just balls to the wall. Go kill them. Oh, yeah, we rolled those guys. That was dumb on their part. Now they're in trouble. That lost one guy. I lost one guy. And they left Manchuria kind of open, so the Soviets are going to bully down a little bit. Oh, we won! We actually won in Japan, or in Hawaii. Look out, we won here. And they didn't take back Borneo. Oh man, we're in good shape here. Yeah, we're in good shape. Transports and bombers are going to take these guys out. I still have a transport here with 2 guys. Son of a bitch, we might be able to do some shit. All right, so they did put a factory here and a transport here. So we're just going to mosey on down here and pay them a visit. All right, so here I am going to build like the Boardgame Nation guys did. I'm going to go with 2 carriers, especially since I lost a good chunk of my fleet there, and a fighter, leaving 4 left over. That will build us up. Losing the bulk of the fleet there in Hawaii hurts us a little bit, but we didn't lose the destroyer or the transports out here, so we're in okay shape. All right, so here I'm going to let Russia take Kwangtung. They're just going to walk over there, and everything else we're probably going to be I'm probably going to backpedal. So I don't think we're going to do a whole lot of fighting here. I mean, I could go here, because again, the goal is to kill as many ground units as possible. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go here with our fighter. Kill as many ground units as I can. They do have, is that a fighter there? Yeah. So they lost their bomber. That went really poorly for them. Yeah. What the hell happened? Combat. Sea Zone 53. They attacked India. The defenders lost 1 infantry. The attackers lost a fighter and 2 infantry. That's what we like. We like to see fighters die. Especially since we killed the 2 in Sea Zone 37 too. They're actually really weak on fighters right now. And then Sea Zone 53, they lost a bomber, carrier, cruiser. And we lost a destroyer, aircraft carrier, and a fighter. They also lost, and they moved their sub to kill the guy in Sea Zone 40 side of the transport. Okay, so that might be our only attack here, because I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I mean, the Wake Island is nice, but I don't think I can get a whole lot to Wake Island. No. I'd like to do that move, but I just don't think that that's the best move for us. So I'm not going to do that. Oops. I need to do that. Let's close that. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do this turn. I think we're going to consolidate and get ready for round 2. All right, so that is our only attack. Woo! Bouncing all over the place there. That's our only attack. It's favorable for us. That's because we have the plane. Come on, guys. Let's get these 2. I don't want to risk the fighter though, so if I lose a guy and don't get a kill here, I might back out because I don't want to run the risk of losing my fighter. All right, so we're good. Yeah, let's push. Now we'll push. Nope. Let's go. There we go. Nice job. All right, so we got him. We're going to lose 1. That's okay. Yeah. These guys I don't care about. I care about killing the ground units in Asia. That's what I care about. And if they want to keep pushing ground units in there, then we're going to kill their navy, and then the United States is just going to run roughshod over them. All right, so the one downside is because we went here, I cannot get my fighter down to India. But I can get them over here to the Caucasus, and that's good too. Excuse my dogs in the background. All right, so let's move the rest of our fleet here. So they're hurting, and I think we're going to do some damage to them. So we are going to dump. We're going to go here, and we'll move our guys to Hawaii. And here. I do want to start saber rattling a little bit. Love to get to like C zone 52 or 59. I'm going to throw our fighter here. I'm going to move this fighter up here to there. I'm going to load up our transports. And these guys are going to float around the world, around the Panama Canal. They'll go here. I'm not going to bother unloading them. There's no way anybody can touch them, so I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to bring the destroyer with them. Our other plane will also land here. And our bomber will go pay a visit to the folks in Hawaii. This guy will walk that way. So Britain is pretty much all on their own out there. I'm going to move that guy over here. And I don't think there's any other U.S. moves. Nope. All right. So there we go. That's the end of turn 1. Feel pretty good. And splash our carriers here. Bloosh. And we have 2 full carriers ready to go. Our next buy, I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet. So one of the things that like the guys over there on Boardgame Nation, their strategy is predicated on the idea that the game's a time limit. You know, that they're going to play about five turns. Where here online, I'm going to probably play more than that. So the strategy can kind of start to unwind a little bit or get out of hand. I'm going to try to not let that happen, but we'll see. All right, so here we go. 30 IPCs. I'm going to buy 6 infantry and 3 artillery. That way we do have some fighting ability to punch back. Okay, so now what? Okay, so they've got 5 here. The 3 tanks up here, I'm real tempted at trying to do something about. Like I could move 2 here. I just don't want to weaken us too much because I can't really reinforce west. But what I don't want to do is I don't want them to be able to build here. And I do have some threat coming from the other side. So what I think I'm going to try here is I'm going to throw these 2. I will throw the tank. I think I'm going to go with 2 more. And all of my fighters. And see how that works out for us. Okay, so he's going to just submerge, so I'm not going to bother with that. This guy is going to go take Kwangtung. Just because. And see, this is where I'm like, can I roadblock them even further here? Maybe. Got to be careful down here, though, because they do start building up, so I might strike out at these guys. If I had my fighters available from 37, that would have been helpful, but I don't. So we may just turtle in India and work on sinking their freaking navy with the bombers. So I got a sub and a bomber here. Take these guys out. And see if the Americans can't take out another group next time. All right, so I think that's it for Russia, though, man. I don't think I'm going to move these guys down because he'll get to go before, and there's no German bomber that can get over there. So I think that's all we're going to do. I think we look good there. Yeah, we're strong. And it'll take out 3 of their tanks, which is huge. But we got to get it. We got to actually get it. And historically, fighters, for me, have sucked a pile of assholes on attack. We'll see. 1 hit out of the infantry. All right, so we got 2. That's good. That's a good turn. Now let's watch them hit all 4 of them. No, that's a bad roll for them too. Only one. All right, so we're going to get this. There it is, barely. And we'll lose one more. Nope. All right, we're actually in there strong. It's a little stronger than I needed to be, but I wanted to make sure that we actually took it, especially since I can now push here with Britain to try to take Finland. And then we may actually hold the corner, and that's a big deal there. All right, so because we have that, I will dump one fighter here. I'm going to put the other 3 back down here. And we will vacate here. I'm just going to bail. I'll roll him back. And he's going to go forward here. Keep the tanks from trying to blitz through. I think he's just going to stay there. Oh, don't forget to move those guys. Yeah, we don't want to forget to move these guys. Move them down. Now we can start threatening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I need him in a different spot, don't I? He needs to be a little farther back. He needs to be one more back. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He lands here. 1, 2. So he'll land there. He'll land there so that I can have him support a assault on Manchuria. Since the best they're going to have is 4 guys there. We'll see how that goes. Oh, and we want to move him. We want to get him into the fight at some point. He's going to go head towards the Pacific. All right, I think that's it. Let's place our guys. All right, so I've already got 2 in there. I'll put 1 arty, 3 infantry. And the rest in Russia. Knowing that they're not really strong enough yet to really pose a huge threat there. They're going to probably go here and try to take back Karelia, and that's fine. I didn't really do anything, do it to hold it. I did it so they can't build there. 28 in our pocket. Combat moves. Did not take out that transport. That was a mistake. Critical mistake. Not taking that transport out. I messed that up. So they did take back Karelia. They're going to kill the one guy there, but they went in strong up there, and I'm good with that. Because they're pretty weak everywhere else. So we'll be able to punch them back. Yeah, I feel good. We got a pile of guys in Caucasus. They built 6 tanks, which is not good for us. Okay, so they landed a plane here in Finland. I'm going to kill that airplane with these 2 tanks. These guys are going to go kill him. I am probably also going to pick up at least these 2 guys and go drop them there too, so that we can just keep putting some pressure there. Or hold. France is looking yummy. Okay. So they're bailing out here. They watched us leave. So these guys are walking this way. So if I want this now, I got to go get it. Okay, so first things first. Let's look at what we got here. I think I'm going to go with a tank, a sub, actually maybe a couple of tanks and a sub in India. Since I've already got the 2 bombers, and if I lose one, then I'll buy another one next turn. And then over here, I've actually got a fleet here that can function, man. All right, so I've got 2, so I need to be able to reload them. So we want 1, 2, 3. No, 3. I'd like to buy another plane, but I don't think I can do that. go with an arty. So 2, a tank, and artillery. That reloads them. Here, a tank, an artillery, and a sub, right? Yep. And then we can buy a fighter for Britain. And we'll just throw another infantry there. There we go. Okay. So we are definitely going to take care of these guys. They're not going to, we're not going to fuck around here. They're going to just die. They have 2 destroyers and a transport, so I can't worry about that. So we're just going to make sure these guys die. We're just going to make sure that happens. I'm going to move these 2 guys to Borneo to reinforce it, make it harder for them to kill it. I am going to go here. I'm going to push, because if I can take these guys out, that will end a pretty significant threat in Africa. Up here, we're going to go take Finland. I am going to I can only bring 1. And he's going to pick up that guy and that guy. And he's going to move back up here. I have noticed that you have to be very deliberate with how you move your guys, because sometimes they'll drop them in dumb spots. And there. All right, I think that looks good. So we're going to take out this mini fleet here with the battleship and the transport. This guy is going to move here and drop them off, and then the sub will kill them, which is fine. I think it'll let me do that. Well, if it doesn't, we'll figure that out. And I think that's it. I think we look good. I think we feel good. We should hopefully lose a sub and not a bomber against C-135. Here we go on the ground pound. Which we should take this easy. We should get it right here. Bomb the airfield. No, neither one of you? Okay. The bombardment from the oh, we got nothing for it. The bombardment from the battleship says it should hit 66% of the time. My experience is it hits about 1/3 of the time. All right, let's take this battleship and transport out. Well, it'd be awesome just to get a hit right here. Nope. Okay. 2, that kills the battleship. That's all we care. He'll kill the sub. That sucks. That's why we bought another one, though. With the 3 bombers, we should be able to just carpet bomb them and take them out. So, okay, Libya, come on, baby. This one's a little bit more of a gamble. We should get it, but it's still a little bit more of a gamble than I'd like. And go. 1, 2, got them. Perfect. Now let's hope they don't get them both. 1, shit. That hurt. I still don't know whether they've got enough juice. I mean, they do have the transports available out there yet, because I forgot to take it out with the Russians. But I think we'll be okay. Drop that there. Here. And land it here, knowing that the sub will kill it. It's fine. Comes up here. These guys land. Here. I land here because I don't want them to just backdoor take it, which I do think they would do. Britain completely exposed, nothing happening in there at all. I mean, we're gonna reload it, but they've got nothing going on. I will move the 1 British soldier over to Alaska just in case. And that's a good turn, guys. I feel good here. That's a good turn. All right, so we got a fighter. He's going up here. I got one tank down here. I've got an arty here. And a sub here. Everything else up here. And that is how you do it. It gives us another group of dudes to push, really put some pressure on Corellia, which is good. Let's see what Japan does. 39. So they kill our sub. They're going for our sub here with the destroyer. That's fine. That's good. That's good. They're going backwards. We like that. They didn't go here. I like that too. That's because they don't want to give up the city. They're going to consolidate their fleet. See here, they didn't kill my sub, or they didn't kill my transport again. All right, so they did get this guy here. They did get this guy here. Oh boy. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got 2 full carriers. Feel like you need some air power, so we'll do a bomber. Kind of want another carrier. I kind of do. I do 2 bombers. I gotta start being able to bully them out there. 2 bombers, a battleship. That's a flex if I ever saw one. Fuck it. Let's go. 2 bombers and a battleship. That is a flex. That is a flex in the Pacific if I ever saw one. Ugh. I mean, that's bowing up. Okay. So Japan is shockingly weak. I know that if I make a move, they're going to do something about that. And I'm okay with that because I think my move is going to be... All right, so what do they have? They've got 2 destroyers. God, that guy's wide open. 2 destroyers. This fleet I plan on trying to take out, or at least weaken. What can my bomber get? He can't really get anywhere because he doesn't have anywhere to land. Because he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Splash. Yeah. Well, this guy's dead. So I do have to be careful here, though I can consolidate my fleet into 1 blob, which is kind of nice. In here in C-Zone 59 and take, what is this? UO? I might do that. I might just do that. And then put these guys up here. Yeah, all right, that's what we're going. We're going to go take EWO. So 2 load up and go. He cannot get there. The bomber can't get there. Can these guys? They can. So we'll drop the 4 fighters there. And battleship. That'll give me a place. My bomber can go down here to Borneo and be ready. I don't think he can do anything useful this turn. No. I mean, there is that part. Why take Iwo when I can go and kill a fighter too? So let's back that out. We're not going to do any of that. We're not doing any of that. None of that. None of that. We're not doing it. Hold. We'll just blank that. We're going to go take Wake instead. Because they left their fighter there, we'll take Wake. We'll go for Wake instead. My only fear is that I lose both of my guys, which I don't want to do, but I can get my bomber in on the action if I go to Wake as well. And the fighters at Wake. So that also, what it does here is it puts me in striking distance of Japan and Manila, which is huge in the next turn. I mean, if I really get froggy, I've got 4 guys in Borneo that can get to Manila too. Or if we are able to take this out here, I could actually get 4 guys into Shanghai, which would be huge as well. All right. Since I've got the cruiser, why don't you join the party? There's no reason for you not to. All right, so this guy has, he can get, ooh. So same thing here. I'm looking to kill guys on the ground. So let's kill that guy. I don't know how I feel about these guys here because of their high defense value. But we'll see. All right, so there we go. I mean, obviously, we're going to be monstrously favored at Wake. And Szechuan, we're in good shape there too. You got to take back the Szechuan Garden. Come on. Anybody knows what I'm referencing there? Let me know in the comments. See if anybody knows their most obscure television. Come on, let's take them out right here. Yes! Come on. Yes! They finally got them both. Oh! Ow! Alright, so I gotta lose 1 for sure. That hurts. It hurts me. It hurts me. I got a bomber coming, so I'll kill a bomber, and that hurts. That pains me. That pains me. You son of a bitch. Alright, let's take this guy out right here. Come on, baby. Nope. Yes. I don't care if I take it or not. Yeah, I don't care. I want to kill them. Kill those guys. I killed 3 guys with 2. I'm good with that. I should be able to drop my fighter. Where was he? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll go back to where he was. Yeah, he'll go back to where he was, which is fine. We'll bring our carrier group down. Enterprise and Hornet. Here. Here. Drag these guys up top. They'll join the new fleet that's coming to join the war. Lost that battle, or that bomber. That hurt me. It's okay, though. All right, and that's the end of turn 2, guys. We're okay. All right, battleship hits the ocean. Pair of bombers. Bang. That's our turn. Here comes Russia. Russia's a little bit harder. I'm not sure what the hell I'm going to do here. 41 for the Americans. Okay, so I don't like this. It's too many turns for me to have to do anything. So I'm probably going to leave it. With our 28, we're going to buy six. So they've got 8 tanks coming in here. Or no, they got 5 tanks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push here to take out the planes. Those are the last planes they have. I mean, they will eventually buy more planes, but those are the last fighters they've got. So I push here and take them out, push here and take these guys out. These guys are strong enough that this 3 and 3, it's strong enough that they'll take it, but If they don't go at them, there's a shot that I can reinforce that really significantly and actually do something really serious there. 6 infantry, an arty, and a tank. And I don't love it. Actually, you know what? I don't need the tank. We'll just do 2 more guys. 8 and 1. More guys, the better. The longer Russia survives, the better. Okay, so here we go. So I've got to kind of make a serious push here. So we're going to send like 4 guys. An arty. 2 planes here. Here we're going to send 2 dudes and an arty. And since this guy, I'm not doing that. It's just if they hadn't built tanks, if they built dudes, I would have gone, or if they would have moved their fighter out of there. But they're gonna kill 3 guys, and I might kill 1. I don't like the odds there for me. I'm gonna push 1 more guy in there. I just want to make sure we get it. All right, there we go. It says we're unlikely in Ukraine. I'm surprised by that. Okay. All right, throw another guy in there. Throw another arty in there. I don't like throwing my artilleries out there like that because they are the thing that helped me fight back. But I guess what are they for otherwise, you know? All right, here we go. We got to get them. We got to get them both. Hopefully, I didn't undervalue the strength coming in there into Ukraine. We really need this because we got to kill both their fighters. We just got to take them both. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3. All right, got all 3 of their dudes. Ah! What the hell? Ah! Oh shit! All right, hold on. Hold on. My fighters are too valuable. I could give up 1. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to gamble. Come on. No. Damn it. All right. They're going to get 2, right? Oh, shit. Okay, go. Come on, 1. There we go. I don't care if I take the ground. Yeah, I don't care about that. I care about killing their fighters. Nice job. All right. We got away with that. That was dangerous. Like, big time. We didn't get the ground back, but we took out their last fighters that are on the board. Which means that makes them slow. And it makes they can't defend anywhere near as well. Now we got to get these guys. There we go. Fucking fighter doesn't do jack shit. Neither. Perfect. Now we're strong into west. Which is good. Okay. Put them back here. Put him into Russia. Put him up here. He's going to enter the Pacific this turn. Oh, I meant to move him into here. I messed that up. Oops. It's okay. All right, that's it. Put 1 here. 3. And 5. Yeah, see, we're doing good. We're holding in there. I'd be curious to see if they swing this way. If they do, that's great. Because Britain doesn't care. I don't really care what Britain does over there. To have them available to do anything What did we end up with there? 24? To have them available to do anything is huge. So they're going to push into Archangel. They are going to go after us in Libya. Curious to see how that goes. That's the only combat moves they did. Holy shit. Okay. So they did get Archangel. Come on. Damn it! And they got us there in Libya. Good part is I can move this guy up, and it's pretty much a stalemate. They are loading up Karelia, though. Okay. So, yeah, they've got their whole armies up there. Okay. Other than this, so this is the next attack right here. Kill 6 tanks. That's the move. Kill 6 tanks with Russia. All right, so Britain. Okay. So I want to start pushing here on the ground. So it's going to be a tank and a dude here. I do still want the sub there. We're going to go for... I don't think I'm going to try to take this little fleet out. I don't care about it right now. I mean, 1, 2, or do I? I kind of do. Okay, so that does that part. So, because we're going to start pushing on the ground towards Shanghai and try to just bully out the rest of their infantry, knowing that they're going to get 3 a turn, but we can match them man for man on that. And if now's the time to start bullying them. All right, so over here we got 24 left. So it's 2 dudes, 2 artillery, and a plane. And that's just going to be an every turn by over there. All right, so now we're attacking here. So I can go here. This would cripple their fleet too, just dead. Here, I do 2 of them. 2 of them here and kill this guy. How do we feel about that? 1, 2, 3. I can't kill their sub. I don't give a shit about their sub. That's not bad. Up here, I don't think I can actually do anything with this. They kind of reinforced France a little bit. I can't do anything there. They bought 3 planes. That's because we took out the rest of their Air Force. We forced their hand. I mean, I don't think I can do this. It's too much. There's, what, 8, 13 guys there? No. I only have 1 plane to help support it. I could go to France, though. That we could do. I mean, if they wanted to push west, honestly, more power to them. But I need to figure out if I can do anything with France. They've got a tank, dude, and an arty and an anti-aircraft gun. If we just go here, I'm gonna take these guys, and we go here, and we land it, and he comes in and helps us, and he comes in and helps us, and he helps us. I think we feel good about that, right? And we're just gonna move him here, and he'll stay, and we're gonna go in, not that much, 2, 2, and a tank. The thing is they've got 1 transport that can pick up guys, so they can get 4 Actually, they're going to be dead unless I have to change that. They don't have enough to do anything there. They just don't. Their bomber, I'm going to make a guess that they're going to push this way. Here, they're going to use their bomber to go up there, push that way. Okay. I could do, well, I only have one transport there, so at this point, I actually want this transport to bug out. I want to get him out of there. The only other thing I could even consider is picking up 2 of these guys and dropping them here, which I think I might do. So 2 here, and we drop them here. That way we grab both. And we still have 2 guys here, and they're going to be down to 1 transport here real quick. Maybe not even 1, depending on what I do with the American turn. We'll see about that. All right, here we go. Let's look at them. We're favorable here in C-Zone 35. Strong in France. Strong in Burma. Do I... How much do I care about this guy right here? So India's going to have... What did I buy? Not there. India is going to have an artillery, a tank, and an infantry. So they're going to have 3 infantry, an artillery, 2 artilleries, and a tank. And hopefully at least a fighter. I can't kill the sub, but I need 3 hits in 1 turn to kill all of them. I think that's good enough. And if it's not, it's not. I think it's good enough. All right, here we go. Up here in France, let's see how it goes. Holding my breath. This will be a big move. Yes. Come on, baby. Yes! Man, the freaking... I badmouthed them. Okay, I didn't get my plane. I badmouthed them, and they started coming through for us. Look out. There we go. We whooped them. All right, we got them all. None. 1 back. All right, we lost 1 guy. We're down with enough force that they've got to do something about it. And that's what we want. Enough force that they got to do something. That they actually have to redirect forces away from Russia to take France back. Because there's no way they let Britain just hold on to it. I can't imagine. All right, here we go. Surprise strike. Go ahead and hit me. You can't. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. 1. Son of a bitch. Okay. Ow. Okay, so they got 1 of them. It's okay. 1 down. Let's go. We got him. Excellent. Finished. Perfect. That one as good as I could have asked for. I lost 1 fighter. They lost everything else. Perfect. Nice. Get in there, infantry. Get the job done. Nice job. See, that's how you do it. Get in there and get the damn job done. That's a hell of a turn for us right there. All right. Yeah, so any thought that they were going to come in and take, and we're going to try to backdoor take India is out the window. We can hold right here. I mean, if they want to get froggy and drag guys down there to Africa at this stage, I think I'm actually okay with that. I'm going to put this guy here so that maybe I can start flying him across. We're down in Thailand. Got 1 guy here. He's just hanging out though, so right now I don't care about him. bring our destroyer down here. Okay. We're putting some pressure on them in all sorts of places, and that's good. All right, fighter here. Sub. Sub on sub action going on there. Tank and a dude. Yep. And then everything else up here. Got to reload up here so that we can continue to harass them. That's really all we're looking to do is with Britain. Since I ended up with an Atlantic fleet available out there, I'm just out there harassing them at this point. All right, Japan, combat move. They're going to go kill our transport finally. They are going to push into Burma. Okay. None of that's a surprise, and I'm fine with all of that. They'll pay in Burma. Yeah, they didn't pay too bad. Came out here and killed my brand new sub, you sons of bitch. What they mobilize? So they're just, yeah, see, we got them scared here, which I like. They're gonna push on us next turn, but we got them scared there. Okay. Let's see. All right, so Japan's wide open. They didn't do anything to reinforce Japan. Well, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take Japan right now. We're gonna go. All right, so we're in good shape here. I am going to do a pair of transports, load them. I need an escort for them. Actually, I don't think I need more than one transport if I'm being honest. So we'll just do one and load it with 1 and 1. Actually, I don't even need that. I don't even need that because I got one already. So just that. I do need to be able to escort them. Could do this move, carrier and another sub. We like it. Let's go. All right, so I was leaning towards taking Manila, but since they decided to not protect Japan proper, we're going to go there. We'll have to probably lose some fighters in the process, but I don't see that being a critical problem. Bombard. We should get this. We only have one transport, so hold on. I don't want to bombard with a cruiser when I can bombard with the battleship, so we're going to do that instead. Okay. These guys can't do anything yet. Okay. I can't get to them, which means thing is there's not a whole lot going on down here. Bombers are going to just, we're going to just nuke these guys. They'll just have a sub left. They're not even going to have Japan left after this turn, so I don't see there being a whole lot of concern out here. So we've got that. Do I need him to do anything? There's one tank sitting there. Here, no. It's really more Japan that I care about, trying to take their stuff out. Here, I'm actually going to start backpedaling a little because there's nothing I can do about what they've got going on. I think he's just fine right there. All right. Well, let's see if we can't end the game right here by just taking Japan out right here. I mean, I'm going to have to lose fighters to whatever they hit me back with, but they weren't paying attention. That's the first time I've actually seen the AI mess up like that. They normally overreact and build like 8 guys in Japan. Nice. Air defense. none. We like none. We don't like that. That's terrible. Oh God. Okay. Now we just got a whole lot weaker. We got to go though. You got to go. Yes, infantry, get it done. We got it. We got it. There it is. Does not matter what he rolls because we just take it, and that ends the game right there, guys. I'll finish it out, but they're dead now because they decided to not defend their homeland, which I have never seen the AI do that. I've never seen them. They almost always overreact and build like 8 guys here, or like if you take Hawaii, they'll build like 10 guys in Western. They didn't do that this time, which I do find really interesting that they didn't do that. Land it here. I find that really, really interesting that they did not do that. I'm going to move these guys here to start really threatening what's left of the Japanese fleet. And these guys will go here, prepping to take Manila next turn. Actually, hold on. We won't go there. We will go a different place. Hold. We're going to go to 59. Go to 59. You go to 59. And I can get to Shanghai or Manila. And these guys can fly, fat ass fly. They will end up in Borneo. And that's it, guys. I don't think I need to do anything with my plane here. I'll fly them here just in case. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to punch north, get Archangel back. Punch here to take that out. I don't think I can. I don't think I got enough horses to take out that and that. We'll see. That's it though. I mean, Japan's dead, so they're. I'd say the KJF worked. I will say success on the kill Japan first, but the Japanese did not react quite the way I thought they would in response to what I did. So that's a little bit of a surprise. We'll throw the arty there. But if you underreact or you don't see it, that can happen. Because I was aiming to go here. This is what I was going to go at. Assuming they were going to build at least enough to be like, well, my one dude in 4 planes isn't going to get it done. They didn't do that, so yeah. That's one of the things I think the AI does not recognize, that a human is willing to throw much more expensive units into the ocean to win a land battle. I don't think it sees it that way. But, eh. Actually going to build a tank, which is funny, but just I don't think the 2 extra guys are going to do me as much good as a tank will. Okay, so here we're going to go 3 and 1. I go here. Like, you'd be real aggressive with Russia, because I think I'm going to need all of these guys. We're moving all of them. And that's kind of why I'm a little apprehensive. I mean, it'd really just be a kick in the balls to Germany to win that. I only need 1 hit here. If we can get these 2, I will be able to rebuild a little bit. I'll be thin. I'm not gonna lie about that. We'll be thin, but they're gonna have threats all over the board, And Japan's dead, so now the United States can really... I should have put that shit on the East Coast now that I think about it. It's alright. Unlikely in Belarusia. Yeah, see, that's the one I don't like. I think I'm going to bail on that one. I don't like it. I don't feel good about it. I think I'm better served going here. I actually feel a little better about that going that way. And what I'll probably do is rotate the guys in west down to reinforce. Yeah, we're strong in all of those. Killing the 6 tanks in Ukraine will be huge. And that's the ultimate goal here, is to knock out all 6 tanks. I need 1 hit. Come on, just 1. Really? Really? I need 1. I need 1 hit. Just 1. There it is. Holy crap, guys. I'm going to lose another one right here, right? No. All right. So again, we're down with enough dudes there that they gotta commit at least 3 from Karelia to take it. The good thing here is if I take this with a significant amount of strength here in Ukraine, they don't really have an answer. Hey, you got some hits out of the infantry. 2 hits out of the grunts. Let's go. That's a bad roll on their part. They should have got at least 4 hits on me. 3 or 4. And they got 2. 1 out of the infantry. 1 for the Corps. Corps got it done that time. Let's go. There's the 2 they needed. So they evened it out on their end, on their retort, but we bulldozed them right there. Yeah, we just bulldozed them. And see, now they don't have a really good response because their tanks are here. I mean, they could bring them down, but it put them in a really out of position. Put them here. I'll move him. I don't see why I shouldn't move him here. These guys, I am going to retreat here. Get away from those tanks and the fighters, because I don't want those guys to just get killed. This guy will stay right there, because I don't think he's going to try to do anything fancy with that one guy. I think he's more likely to go up here. He'll probably go up there and take that, which is fine. Alright, so here we're going to rotate 2 of these guys. And the artillery. Leaving 1. And move 1 guy here. Yeah, we're good with that. And I'll hold the other guys there so I can use them wherever I need them. There we go. Oh, nope, hold on. I have a sub over here who's in the Pacific. We got to get him going. Get him into the fight. Get him in to do something. Probably not, but it's okay. Now we're all right. So we got 6 and 1 here. We'll throw a tank down here. I'll throw 3 dudes and the other guys up here. There we go. I feel good. We're good. Germany's gonna, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. They're kind of fucked. Especially with Japan out. We got 26 out of Russia. Combat move going to France. Can't say I'm surprised. They are gonna go to Ukraine, so they did backpedal. Good, good, good. I like all those. Those are all good. Whoa. They're really spreading themselves out here. If it goes well for them, we'll see. They get France barely, so we'll be able to take it back. They're going to get Ukraine. I got West. They're not going to get Archangel. They're going to get Finland. They paid for it. They got it, but they paid for it, which I'm fine with. Yeah, they got it, but they paid. Yeah, Germany's weak too. Like way weak. What the hell did they buy? 2 tanks and 2 bombers. That's why they're weak. They're not so weak that I'm delusional to think, I might be delusional enough to think I might be able to deal with it. Okay, so over here, let's go purchase some stuff. What do we got? Tank, artillery, dude, for here. So we're going to take out the rest of the fleet. Actually, I don't need to do that. I mean, I think we're going to take this out. We're going to take out the transport and the destroyer. Over here, considering they can't do anything else, I mean, I guess I just don't want them to bully me and take and kill my guys. They don't have any way to do anything else, so we're just on the highway to winning now. We just got to finish it. Okay. Here we're going to go with just 2 destroyers, transport. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? I'll go 1 destroyer and a transport. And that's 3 and 1. There we go. No planes this time. Considering that we're almost done taking care of Japan, we just got to be able to capture the cities that we need. Alright, so we're going to just go take France again. I see no reason not to do that. So we're going to go. Or, how do we feel about just taking Germany? How do we feel about that? How do we feel? Do we think we can? Oh, you can't get there. That hurts us. So that answers the question of no, we cannot. So we're going to go here instead. We will land here. This will not occur. None of that will happen. Nope. Go here. So that's a guaranteed take. We get that one. Hopefully we don't lose anything. Probably will, but hopefully we don't. Over here. We like 1 from here. Like that. I actually like pushing the chips in here this time. 3 bombers and a fighter. We did kill our transport there, so that's gone. I think that's it. I mean, Japan's dead, so they're whatever they got. Everything we kill of theirs is one less thing that we have to worry about. Killing their transport guarantees they can't do anything about it. Why is that unlikely? Oh, because I can't kill the sub. That's why. Whatever. Don't care about that part. Yeah, I don't care about the sub. He's not going to do anything pivotal. Look at that, man. I talked shit about those guys. They are going to kill, on their way out, they are going to kill some infantry getting off the boat, but it's all right. Yeah, we talked shit about those guys, and the offshore bombardment, and they've come through in this game. Oh no! What was that? That was a whiff, is what that was. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Not so shitty this time. Better. Okay. One more time. Let's go. Alright, alright. Sherman had to get the job done there. Woo. Alright, here we go. Let's sink the, he doesn't matter. There we go. Hey, we all hit. Right in the pickle barrel. Ow. You know what? Ah, the fighter's fine now. I'm not looking to defend here. They're not going to come at me. Them there. Probably should have dropped a carrier here, but I didn't. I think that's it. Yep. Alright, so we get a destroyer here. And a float boat. We get one of each here. And one. And the rest up here. Bam. There we go. $46. Japan's going to take some territory for whatever reason, because they got nothing better to do. That's fine. We'll go ahead and take there's a shot to take 2 victory cities here in this and end the game here, right this turn right here. Yeah, we're gonna take 2 victory cities right here. We're gonna get Shanghai and we'll take Manila. We'll get them both. And that will end it, folks. We'll play it through like we're supposed to. All right, so I need some more fighters because my fighters got killed. So we'll do that. Do 3 fighters so that all my carriers are full. I need another transport so that I have 4 of them sitting out there. Got to load 4 transports. There's that. And Zabooma. Just for the shit of it. I don't think any of that stuff's going to play any factor or matter for at all. All right, so here we'll just go take Shanghai. These guys will go take Manila. And we'll bombard. We'll go kill these guys. We can get these guys here. Bombers will take care of that one. I want to be thorough here. What's the problem here? Oh, battleship, he can't just move there. He's got a bombard. There we go. Okay. I don't think anything else is going on here. I don't think anything else that I care about. No. Now, because the game's gonna be over, so we're gonna take Manila, and we've already taken Shanghai just by landing there. That puts us at 10, and that's the game, folks. So I will say, just on a quick note there, that the KJF worked. I think it still would have worked okay. I don't know whether we would have got Japan if they would have not missed that, but we would have got these two. And then all you have to do is hold one of the three out here as the allies, and you win that. Because Soviet Union is good. They're not going to get taken. You know, you play defense. You play somewhat aggressive, but understand that you've got to defend yourself too. Which is why I do the slide, where I slide guys back and forth between here. You know, where I'll give up west pretty much on the regular, because they're not going to push in strong there, because you can hit them from 3 different territories. And like right here, we're strong here. They can't do anything about it. We took out a big chunk of their firepower 2 times. And a lot of times they're going to push either into Ukraine, or they're going to push up and over. And you can react either way with the slide. You just slide your guys, move them around. Don't let them blitz you, so you leave a dude every once in a while. Don't let them blitz through into any place that you're not ready. And then you're in good shape. Because there's no teeth. There's no teeth left. I mean, the Axis is dead. I've got them by double. And Germany's only got sitting at 46. I mean, Britain's got more than that. Americans got more than that. Damn near Russia's right there. So yeah, they're dead. They're dead. I mean, the game's over here, but let's play it out. So yeah, capture Philippines strong. We've got everything else. We're gonna probably lose a bomber going after the destroyer over there by India, but I want to be thorough and make sure there are no Japanese boats out there. But let's take the Philippines real quick. Let's see whether these guys can bombard as good as the British. So far, no. And I got one of the two. All right. Just need one more. There we go. Let's see whether they do. They've punched back a little bit. So we got it. We got Philippines. Take Manila. Victory. That's a victory city. So that's 2. That gives us 10. That's 10. That's enough to win, because at the end of the turn, the victory condition checks, and that will win us the game right there. Let's see if we can't get him here. Get him on the sneak attack. No. We got him with the destroyer, though, and he gets nothing. So see a sub. Down you go. And over here, let's try to bomb this guy and not lose a plane. That would be nice. Got him. Let's not lose a plane. Good job. There we go. All right, that's it, guys. We got some non-combats again. If I was to continue playing, I would probably drop these guys here, just so we have the bomber take off a sight. We got carriers up here. We'll bring them down. Fighters here. Actually, hold. Can I bring my fighters back to them? Because I've got fighters coming in here. Can I bring the fighters back? Yes, I can. So we'll just bring the fighters back to them. Because again, we just consolidate our fleet. So here, we've got boats floating. Grab. Get them there. I should have put those guys on the Atlantic side, but I wasn't thinking about that, so that was a mistake on my part. Just in case there is a fighter that can kill my transport, so I'll put my cruiser there, or my battleship there. We've got a battleship and cruiser here to protect those. This fighter here, he's good right where he is. If anything, I'll put him up here. Yeah, we'll put him up there. And that's it, guys. We'll just have to we'll land our stuff or place our stuff, and that'll be the game. So that's kind of the KJF. This is really shows kind of what they did with the, like I said, on Boardgame Nation. They kind of really kind of laid that out so you can kind of see. You know, I've got way too many dudes here to put. Actually, I don't need the bomber there. I really don't need the more than one or the two fighters there either. Two fighters, and then we can put the two arties here. And three dudes. And I forgot that Japan can only hold 8 guys. And then we'll throw a fighter over. 3 dudes over there and a fighter. The boomer. We'll put the boomer over there. And a fighter there so we can go land on our aircraft carrier. Yeah, so this is pretty much exactly what the Boardgame Nation guys did in the Gen Con 2023. I don't know if they won or not. They haven't posted that yet, and I didn't see in real time. But yeah, the pair of carriers, turn 1, drop the pair of carriers out there and a fighter. Really kind of puts the strength out there for the United States. Britain putting the bombers, and then you fly your other bomber over, really allows you to start flexing on Japan. And Japan, even if they build the factory here, they kind of become a non-factor if their navy goes away. And between Britain and the United States, you can outscore them, and you can outscore them quickly out here. Especially if you win C-Zone 37, which I didn't win that in this game, but I did take out the carrier and the fighters. Which, as a human player, I don't know. I think I would have probably sat there and thought long and hard whether I wanted to lose the fighters over the battleship. And that's just because the fighters are really invaluable to your ability to attack and defend your territories. And Japan really struggles to keep their boats afloat to feed ground units into Asia, especially if the Americans really commit to the Pacific. I mean, just look in 4 turns. I won this game in 4 turns. In 4 turns, I've got a devastating Pacific fleet here, and Japan has nothing. Now, understand it was the AI, but ultimately, man, even against a human player, you're gonna be able to really flex pretty strongly against Japan out there in the Pacific if you use both Britain and the United States to knock their navy out and then really focus on taking out any ground units in Asia. They're going to be a non-factor pretty fast because their economy kind of goes in the toilet once you start taking some of those territories. That's why the double Dutch move here is huge. I've seen folks try to make this move here against the East Indies, and your 4 infantry against their 2, you're going to lose. You're going to lose it 75% of the time. I don't care what odds are, you're going to lose. Because you're not going to roll 2 1s before they roll 4 2s. You're just not. I've just not seen it happen hardly ever. So this move here is a little bit better just because you don't have to win either one. But if you do, it's tough for them to get them back. And if they do get them back, they're going to put their fleet out of position. And with your bombers here, you can go get their transports. You kill their transports, then all they have is these guys here where they're putting 3. The best they can do is 3 a turn. And if you do encounter an enemy or an opponent who builds like 2, I've seen 2 factories in a turn where they'll put like dump 1 in Manchuria and like 1 in Thailand or 1 in Kwangtung. So they could put 5 guys a turn over there. At that point, you're just rolling out here in the Pacific. They don't care. They don't care what you're doing out there in the Pacific. And if you commit a big fleet coming out that way, they're either not going to be able to use the factories that they spent 30 IPCs on, or they're going to start losing ground out here in the Pacific, and they're going to lose Manila, they're going to lose Borneo, they're going to lose the East Indies. They've got to protect Japan at that point, which means that they're not dumping units into Asia. And if you're able to just push hard enough to kill their transports in turn 1 and 2. Like, turn 1, Britain's got to take 37. You got to win that. If you can, you got to win it. Turn 2, Britain's looking with its bombers to go, okay, where's the weakest transport out here that they're going to die? Or if you can happen to find a good chunk of their fleet laying around, take that out. Anything to weaken them up so that the American fleet can come through and take them out. Ideally, if you see C Zone 53, if Japan doesn't take it, which against a lot of opponents, they don't. A lot of opponents, I've seen them not go at C Zone 53 with Japan because the cost is high. Because your odds are you're gonna lose. You're definitely losing a fighter. You're definitely gonna lose your cruiser. Odds are you're gonna lose your sub. So a fighter, cruise sub, and a cruiser almost guaranteed dead. You gamble with your bomber because you're gonna have to land your bomber here in Wake Island. I'm a dick enough of a United States player that if you land your bomber in Wake Island, I'm coming at you, bro. Turn 1, I'm loading my transport and I'm bringing my battleship, and we're going at it right here because I'm going to take your infantry and your bomber out right there on Wake Island because a bomber dead is good. Like, you'll see a lot of times where you go down here into C Zone 44, which there's nothing wrong with that. It does give you some ability to hit like Manila or Borneo, but it takes you out of being able to threaten Japan proper. Not that I ever expect to take Japan proper, though I've taken Japan itself more times in recent games than you'd think, and it puts you in an area where you can get Shanghai. You got to remember, even though the online game plays similarly to the board game, the rules still end up being the same. You still have to have 10 victory points to win. Just because the game doesn't have to end after 5 or 6 rounds doesn't mean that that's not what you're ultimately looking to do. Because you can steal a game on the back end. You can steal a game by taking Manila and Shanghai, like I did at the end of this game here. I ended up taking all 3 of Japan's victory cities over there, but even if they would have bulked up here, I would have been able to sneak in and take Shanghai and Manila, and then at the end of the turn, I hold France, Shanghai, Manila. All I had to do is find one more victory city somewhere. I mean, odds are I don't hold this, but they don't have a whole lot. I mean, look at what they got here. They've got 2 dudes and planes to take out France. Even if they take it, there's a high chance that next turn I hold it. And the United States is coming. And there's really no threat against Russia. So we're in good shape. So anyways, folks, there's my take on the Kill Japan First tactics that Boardgame Nation used in Gen Con 2023. Props to those guys. Thanks for putting that out there. Thanks to Renegade Games for putting out a great product here with Axis and Allies 1942, or any of the other Axis and Allies games. They're all pretty solid. Obviously, Axis and Allies, the game itself goes way back to the 80s, I think late 70s even. But Renegade Games Studio is the guys who currently own the license and are putting out new products for it. Support them. Support your local game store. Until next time, folks, please like and subscribe here at Broncos Gaming World. Tomorrow, I am hoping to play a little bit of more of the Tecmo Super Bowl season with the Cleveland Browns and see how that goes. So please tune in for that. I think it'll probably be around 3:30 Eastern tomorrow before I get to doing that, if not a little bit later than that. And until next time, folks, please take care of yourselves and have a great rest of your day.